Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Mo Hunts Silver, and welcome back to another 4-box quarter hunt. I currently have 2 boxes sitting in front of me, and the other 2 boxes should be on order and should be coming in this week. So I'm going to hunt these 2 boxes, and as soon as I get the last 2 boxes to complete the video, I'll have those ready to go. So I do have 2 Loomis boxes here. They are circulated boxes because I did have to open them to make sure. And it actually looks like we have a pretty decent mix of quarters in our boxes here. So I'm hoping we can find some more silver. Like in the last hunt, we did find 1 silver quarter. And I'm also hoping we can find some more Westpoints and possibly some more Mary Edwards Walker VDDR-001s. So I have been finding a decent amount of those in my area lately, the VDDR-001. So I'm hoping these 2 boxes will contain at least 1 apiece or more, who knows. But we'll just have to see once we get into it. And I'm hoping we can find some really cool stuff otherwise. Maybe some foreigns, some proofs, NIFC quarters, like I said, Westpoints, silver, errors, varieties, any of those fun things that we could possibly find. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up if you like the content. And I appreciate you guys for watching. So let's get into these boxes. And I'll get this one right here into place. And I'll be right back as soon as I have something sweet to show you guys. I hope it's soon. Roll number 12 is going to kick us off with our first find. And I just unwrapped the paper and I had to grab the camera to show you guys because I believe we're going to have some silver in roll number 12 right here, if you guys can see it. Yeah, let's see what we have. Oh, look at that. 1944. All right, does it have a mint mark on it? It will not. But that is awesome. We have a 90% silver quarter. Sweet. Roll number 23, and I can bring you guys in with another sweet find. I see a San Francisco mint mark on this quarter, and that's what I saw when I came up to it. So this does not look like it's going to be a proof strike. So this will probably be a not intended for circulation strike quarter, which actually is more rare than a W quarter, just not worth near as much. But let's see what the reverse design is. There we go. Apostle Islands, 2018. All right, I don't believe I have found one of these yet. So I'll put the mintage below of how many of these were minted. It's pretty rare compared to a W quarter, but all right, nice find. That'll look good up there with our silver. Well, guys, that's going to do it for box number 1 of the video. We only got the 2 finds out of this box. We got the 2018, not intended for circulation, San Francisco minted, Apostle Islands, with less than 1 million minted, and a 1944 Philadelphia silver quarter. So no Westpoints, and we did not find any of the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker VDDR-001s in this box, but that's okay. We'll move on to box number 2, and hopefully we can pull another silver or a Westpoint out of this box coming up. Right there. All right, guys, roll number 6 of box number 2. And we're going to have another San Francisco minted quarter. And once again, this is not a proof strike. It's going to be a not intended for circulation. San Francisco Business Strike Quarter. And this one is going to be a 2015. What is that? Kissiachi? Not sure exactly how to pronounce that. I probably butchered it. But I believe that's another one minted around 1 million. Pretty sweet find. All right, guys, I've done about 20 rolls since I brought you in for the not intended for circulation San Francisco Business Strike Quarter. And we found a couple other things. First thing I'll show you is going to be this small rim cut right down here on this Philadelphia minted Cumberland Island 2018 quarter. Used to find a bunch of these in my area. This is the first one I found now in a little while. And I also found this here too, which I think is pretty neat. It's a Kansas quarter. It's Philadelphia minted. But look at the die crack right down here. And it runs like more than halfway through the coin. I'll put it under the scope here to show you guys. But check this out. Look at this thing. Like, that is huge. And then it comes up here, up through the buffalo, out this way, all the way to the flower. And then there's another part of it that runs up, goes all the way up through the buffalo, like to just about to the edge there. It's really strange looking too, under the microscope. But I don't know if anybody's ever seen anything like this before on a Kansas quarter. It's really odd. You can see it a little bit. But yeah, it's really weird. And there's nothing on the reverse side, or the obverse side, I should say. There's nothing on the obverse. It looks fine, normal, as I can see anyway. But that reverse die, man, that thing is about ready to shatter or something. I don't know. Roll 34, box number 2. Guys, I'm bringing you in because I think we have something pretty cool right towards the back of this roll. You can see that quarter right there has an S mint mark. And it's not going to be a not intended for circulation strike this time. This one's actually going to be a proof. Oh, I almost dropped it. But let's see what the reverse design is. In Georgia, 1999. Wow. All right. Hey, that's pretty cool. I'll put a mintage below on this one. Man, it's too bad it's circulated, though. That'd be a really nice one to have. Roll 47 of box number 2. Guys, I almost missed this and almost passed this as a Denver. I wouldn't have, it wouldn't have really gotten by me, though, because I always check my Denvers for the DDO. But look at that. This is going to be a San Francisco. And this is actually a proof. It's a clad proof. It's not the silver proof. That's going to focus. But it is clad. But it has been out in circulation for so long and has gotten so scratched up that it just looks like a regular quarter. That's insane. How circulated that one is. Wow. Box number 2 is now hunted, and it finished us out with 5 total finds. 2 little minor mint errors, a rim cud, and a pretty sweet die crack. And then 3 San Francisco minted coins. The not intended for circulation, business strike, San Francisco Kissiachi, I believe that is, 2015. And then we got 2 proofs, the bicentennial clad proof and a 1999 Georgia clad proof right there. So we'll move on then to box number 3 when I get that one, which will only be a second for you guys, but I'll see you then. Welcome back, guys. I have 2 more boxes to add to this video. They are circulated, so I'm hoping we can find some silver in these boxes here. And this time I received the NF String & Son style boxes, so I'm kind of curious to see what we can find in them. Like I said, they are circulated, and from what I could see on the ends, I don't believe we have any silver at all, and that's in either box. So I'm hoping we can find some good stuff to add to the video, and we'll get into them. Come on, silver. All right, guys, I just tore into roll number 8 out of box number 3. And let me see if I can do this. But I believe we're going to have something that's goldish color right in the middle of the roll. So let's see if we can pull this out of here. Oh, look at that. It's going to be a state quarter. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's gold on there or some other metal, but that's pretty cool looking. That rim definitely looks gold. I don't know if we can see that. It's not going to focus on it. But, all right. I'll take that for sure. Well, guys, I was starting to lose faith in this box and finding anything good. But roll number 42 is actually going to give us 2 finds. And the first one is going to be a pretty good one. We're going to have a 2020 Westpoint quarter that's not in bad shape on the obverse side. Let's see what the reverse design is, because I do not know yet. And sweet. All right. And Marsh Billings. That's one of the better ones to find for 2020. And like I said, it's not in horrible shape. Definitely take that. And then the second find in roll number 42. I found this just a couple coins before that West Point. And this is going to be the Maya Angelou VDDR-001, which is the doubled earring that you can see right in here. Oh, I moved it, but right in here. And this coin's not in bad shape as well. So definitely take those. Then did find a minor DC DDR, which on Variety Vista, if you look on there, it's going to be the DDR-007, which is just this little line right here on the left side of the E in Ellington. This one definitely could be in better shape, but it's still not bad. And then a Bessie Coleman die chip above the plane wing. That's actually a pretty decent sized one. Where's it at here? Right there. I haven't found one of those in a little while, so I might put that one aside. But we'll keep moving and see if we can find anything else. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for box number 3 of the video. The only things we really pulled out of the box variety-wise is going to be these few coins up here that we have. And I did find this one towards the end of the box. This is going to be the DDR-031 for the Wyoming Philadelphia quarter. And I will show you guys that real quick, what that looks like. And right there you can see, clear that up a little bit, but right there you can see inside of this here, there's definitely some major doubling right there. And if you look on Variety Vista, like I said, it'll be the DDR-031. And then our other finds, we have a cool, I don't know if this is gold or some other type of goldish colored metal that this Oklahoma quarter is plated with. We found that early in the box. And then our West Point quarter. That's going to be the V75 2020 Marsh Billings. So we'll move on to the fourth box. And I'm hoping I can pull some silver or maybe another West Point out of that box. Just to give you guys an update, we're halfway through box number 4. And we only have 2 minor finds so far. We have another Bessie Coleman with die chip on the upper plane wing. And a 2015 Homestead with the leaky bucket. This one actually has a pretty big die chip at the bottom of the bucket right there. And that's going to do it so far. We'll see what else we can find in the last half of this box. As well, I hunted through the second half of box number 4, and the only other thing that the second half produced was a second example of the leaky bucket. And this one here is actually going to have a bigger die chip at the bottom of the bucket right there than the first one that we found. So that's going to do it for box number 4. And because of how few finds I found, I think I'm going to add 2 more boxes to this video. So I will see you guys again when I get 2 more boxes to add to the video. All right, everybody, I'm back with 2 more boxes. This will be box 5 and box 6 of the hunt. Let's see how we do. Starting to think I wasn't really going to find much in this box. Box number 5 is going to give us a sweet find. This is a 2019 War in the Pacific. I have it reverse facing because it was just like this when I found it, but when I flipped it, we're going to have a West Point. That is awesome. 2019 West Point. Only 2 million of each of these designs for 2019 and 2020 in the West Point series were made. So that is sweet. I will take that. And then towards the beginning of the box, I wasn't going to film this until the end, unless we found something else, but we did find a pretty sweet rim cud on a 2018 Cumberland Island, Philadelphia. It's a little dirty, but look at that rim cud. That's a pretty good sized one. It goes from down here all the way up to about the 3 o'clock position. Yeah, so I'll take that as well. And we'll keep moving. Hopefully we can find some more good stuff. That's going to do it for box number 5 of the hunt. We didn't find any silver, but we did find a minor mint error with the rim cud, and we also found a West Point 2019 War in the Pacific. So I'll take it. That's not bad. And we can move on to box number 6, and hopefully that one will give us some more goodies. Roll 18 of box number 6. I have a 2015 Philadelphia Homestead quarter under the scope. You guys are probably just blinded by that, so I apologize. But we are going to have one of the, looks like a doubled pump handle and doubling in the window. What was that, R3, I believe that is? And when you go on Variety Vista, it's going to be DDR-055. And right there you can see what their example looks like with the doubling in the pump handle and the R3 window. So that's pretty cool. This one does have some environmental damage on it, but I will still take it. It's a pretty cool find. Well, guys, I'm back with an empty box. So this is going to wrap up box number 6 of this quarter hunt. We found 2 quarters in this box. First one being that 2015 Homestead Philly quarter with the DDR-055, which is that doubling in R3 and a little bit on the pump handle. And then we also found a Anime Wong. I believe this is a 2022 Philly with a die clash right here in the center. And you can see it right there pretty well. So that is pretty cool. I believe that's the second one of these that I found. So definitely be holding on to that. So that'll wrap up this 6th box, like I said. And I'll be right back with the highlights from all 6 boxes. We're back for the wrap-up of this 6-box quarter hunt. I would say this was a pretty good hunt. I just wanted to do 2 more boxes to see if we could add any more silver. But unfortunately, it looks like we did not. But at least we're going to get some other good finds other than silver. Box number 1, we did have one not intended for circulation, Apostle Islands, 2018 San Francisco mint right there. And we did find one silver, 1944, out of Philly. Box number 2, we had an array of finds here. A Kansas quarter with a pretty substantial die crack or shatter, I guess you could say, going through it there. It's pretty cool. We did have another not intended for circulation quarter right here, which is the Kisiachi, I believe you pronounce that as. I'm not 100%. We had a small rim cut right here on a 2018 Cumberland Island. And then 2 proofs. They're both clad, but we have a Bicentennial and a 1999 Georgia clad proof. Box number 3, another nice little array. We had a Westpoint 2020 V75. It's going to be the Marsh Billings Rockefeller. Did have a goldish plated Oklahoma quarter from Philly. Not sure if that's gold or some other metal, but looks gold. And then we had a Washington, D.C. DDR-007, which is a very small doubling on the E of Ellington. And then some nice DDRs on some later dated Washington quarters right here. Box number 5, we did find a larger rim cut on a 2018 Cumberland Island right there, which goes from about 3 o'clock to about the 6 o'clock position. And then we found our second Westpoint. That's going to be a 2019 War in the Pacific design right there. And then to finish it up, we had a Homestead DDR-055 and then a Anime Wong die clash right there in the center. You can see it. That's going to be it for this hunt. That is a nice wide range of finds that we have found in this one. So I guess we can throw our silver quarter into our silver jar to wrap this one up as well. So we're getting a little bit more silver in there. Still not that good. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you've gotten this far through it and have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you on the next one.